Hello, everyone. It's an honor to be a presenting sponsor at this year's NSBE Inspire STEM Gala. My name is Jamie Mendel, and I am the CEO of EverQuote. This year's event is particularly meaningful to the EverQuote team. My predecessor, the late Seth Birnbaum, was meant to be the person presenting here tonight. He passed away suddenly and tragically in November, and so I am here in his place and in his honor. Before his passing, Seth was a driving force at EverQuote behind our commitment to re-envisioning STEM for the future, with a heavy emphasis on driving higher diversity, equity, and inclusion. As part of this commitment, we have forged a deep and meaningful partnership with NSBE dating back to 2019, when Daryl August introduced us to the organization by participating on a panel at an event that Seth and I attended. I was moved in that event. Since then, the partnership has grown deeper. We've hosted an NSBE event, participated in the Gala last year, and continue to build a great relationship with NSBE leaders and members. I'm enthused to carry the torch forward because, like Seth, I believe that industry can be a driving force for change that this country needs. As a fast-growing technology company, we are uniquely positioned to provide personal and professional development opportunities in STEM to people of all backgrounds. Over the last 2 years, we have renewed our efforts to commit to doing just this. We have hired Brandon Washington as our Senior Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. We have released our inaugural EverQuote DEI annual report. I signed the CEO Action Pledge, and we have put in place a 2021 DEI plan that has been committed to by our senior-most leadership. To the NSBE leadership team, thank you for the opportunity to be a part of this wonderful event. And we look forward to deepening our relationship and helping each other in our common mission to re-envision STEM for the future. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
The NSBE mission is
to increase the number of culturally responsible
Black engineers
who excel academically,
succeed professionally, and positively
impact the community.
Hello. Today is dedicated to the best and brightest in STEM. We'll be celebrating 5 talented and impactful professionals in the STEM industry and over 25 scholarship recipients. But the event doesn't stop there. The Inspire STEM Gala is about students that, through your help, will become the next Katherine Johnson or the next Neil deGrasse Tyson. Today's for Lindsay, a 3rd grade student in Mattapan at home that has a knack for math but needs a mentor to help her understand the opportunities ahead of her. Today's for Brian, a 5th grade student at home who needs a little extra help on his homework and doesn't have someone to help him. Today's for Tim, a college student learning from home and worried about how he'll pay his tuition next semester. See, NSBE Boston is dedicated to filling those gaps and inspiring the next generation of Black engineers. This can only be made possible through your contributions and donations. So today is an opportunity to hear from students and executives about the role that NSBE Boston played in their success. But on a personal level, I joined NSBE as a college student, seeking support and fellowship with other Black college students. I was in awe and inspired by the work ethic of my peers. Additionally, NSBE's conferences allowed me to develop the skills that lend themselves to my success in my career. Years later, I was reintroduced to NSBE through our first inaugural Inspire STEM Gala. Much like tonight, it was an evening dedicated to Black excellence. I remember leaving the event feeling compelled to make a difference in the lives of students in Boston. I dedicated my free time to serving as a board volunteer, and the rest is history. But over the course of the past 2 years, I am still in awe and inspired by the relentless work of our board. NSBE Boston is not just about scholarships. We're about giving students and professionals what they need in order to be successful, whether it looks like a scholarship or a professional development session. NSBE has been there and will always be there to support the next generation of Black engineers, from the classroom to the boardroom. Since the pandemic started, NSBE Boston has held over 25 programs for students and professionals, ranging from social, mental health, to professional development. We created a homework helpers program to support students with math, English, and science homework. We donated over $1,000 to public schools for classroom STEM activities. And we also coordinated coding classes for our pre-collegiate students. The long and short of this is none of this would have been possible without your support. Today is an opportunity to open doors for Lindsay, Brian, Tim, and other students through your generous donations. I am honored to serve as the Vice President of NSBE Boston's board and it excites me to say that if 2020 was the year of resetting, 2021 is the year of excelling. So join us in this journey, and thank you for supporting STEM.